We're going to continue on this Cafe Improv. We've been doing this since 1990. We've been on TV since 1998. We are on Princeton Community Television. We also, you can find us on Vimeo. Someday we're going to get our website to point to those Vimeo things. But for right now, you got to go to Vimeo and look around for us. You just kind of wander around for Cafe Improv, and there it is. We're going to continue on with Phil Southard. How many of us in here are engineers? I know there's at least 3 of us. Ramin, put your hand up. Yes. Anyway, Phil is an engineer, and since 2006, he's been doing this musical thing. And he, let's see what it says here about him. Early influences included Kenny Rogers, Willie Nelson, the Oak Ridge Boys, Elvis, and the Beach Boys. And lately, he's been listening to Brad Paisley, Toby Keith, and Trace Atkins. We can hear him at open mics in Princeton and in Plainsboro and at Dr. Lou's in Roebling, New Jersey. He is a member of NSAI, ASCAP, which is also an engineering organization. I didn't know that. And PASA. Ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely pleased to welcome. Let me bring up your little guitar for you, sir. That looks like an orange one, or is that a brown one? I can't tell. That's orange. Ladies, hold on 1 second. Is this on? Did you turn this on? Okay. Can we get a test drum here, sir? If you can strum that guitar for a second, that would be great. Oh, yes. And Kent is still adjusting the microphones. Okay. You need help with that, sir? You go up a little bit. Is it good? Ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely pleased to welcome to Cafe Improv for the very first time ever here, Phil Southard.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out and braving the storm. I brought some candy, hoping to get the crowd on my side. So maybe it is Halloween. I thought after I saw the snowstorm, I should pass out candy canes, but CVS didn't have any, so I'm going to pass this around. You take some if you want some. You just bought at CVS. So thanks, Kevin, for Memory Lane. That sounded like my dad's radio when I was growing up. The 8-track collection that he had was about like that. So I thank Dad for that variety of music. So I like to write story songs and some love songs and some party songs. So that's what I brought here tonight. Those are my stations. So we'll start off with a song about trying to find love in this crazy world of internet and the like. So here we go. "35 came along, found myself on Match.com. Nothing else had worked so far. I was tired of going to the bars. Could these internet schemes help me find the girl of my dreams? Had it really come down to this? Looking online for a girl to kiss. One date after another. I tell you, man, oh brother, each girl got a little scary. I almost wed my cousin Carrie, for my girl became my wife. She managed to save my life. I was on another blind date when she stepped in not a moment too late. And I said, where in the hell have you been? What took you so long? Do you know what kind of girls I've had to meet? Having you forever would be so sweet. Later that year I asked my girl, do you want to give it a whirl? She agreed that we should wed before we ever share a bed. I'm not good with dates. One night I came home late. When I walked through our front door, my wife looked at me and swore and said, where in the hell have you been? What took you so long? I've been here in our home cooking a souffle. How could you forget about our special day? Well, after the kids left the nest, I needed a lot of rest. My wife had different plans. She wanted to be with her man. Could these little blue pills help me give my wife new thrills before we could celebrate? She came home a little too late, and I said, where in the hell have you been? What took you so long? I've been here in our bed checking my phone. How could you leave me here all alone, singing, where in the hell have you been? What took you so long? Just tell me, where in the hell have you been? Thank you. So you may have realized, maybe by my accent, that I'm not originally from New Jersey. No, it's not about Canadians. I'm originally from Indiana. That's a red state. At least that's what they call it now, a red state. And I live in a blue state, so I've learned to have to look at issues, both sides. And when it comes to presidential politics, it seems like there's a couple people out there running that have a faith that challenges some viewpoints. And in this song, you'll see that perhaps I might agree with them when it comes to a specific topic. We'll see if you can figure out what that is as we continue to explore relationships. Happened to me back in '93. I was dating two girls, I was living carefree. Sally was short and Linda was lean. One had blue eyes and the other green. As it turned out, they both fell for me. Man, oh man, how lucky could I be? Sooner or later they both would find out which one would I choose. Either way I couldn't lose. Truth be told, I love them both. Marry either one and I would still take an oath. Until that great day it came to me, I would betroth them both and make it three. Now we live up in Utah. Here in our compound we're safe and sound. Did I mention we all like to ski? This is how my Mormon ship came to be. Truth be told, I love them both. Marry either one and I would still take an oath. Until that great day it came to me, I would betroth them both and make it three. All right, so I'm going to take a break and go to the piano.
Okay, we got you.
I forgot my guitar. Test 1, 2, test. Okay. So, continuing a little bit in the love genre, we'll find out a little bit about when things don't quite go so well. When you're instead of two, you have none, and let's just find out how this goes. Look at that, it's nice. Hello, dragon. I saw a movie today, reminded me of you and our ways, so I thought I'd take a drive to see you one more time. I drove by the park where we loved under the stars. The leaves are all gone now, like us, they've taken their final bow. You closed the door for the last time. You said goodbye for the last time. The last time. So where do I go from here? What am I supposed to do? I'm standing here all alone without you. What am I supposed to do with all these feelings for you? I'm left here standing in the cold without you. I've been holding on to hope, unwilling to let go. Now I feel lost at sea with these waves crashing over me. You were my heart's desire. Oh, our bed burned like fire. My mind cannot erase the beauty of your face. They say you found your last man, that he's the one, your last man, the last man. So where do I go from here? What am I supposed to do? I'm standing here all alone without you. What am I gonna do with all these feelings for you? I'm left here standing in the cold without you. So where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? I'm left here standing in the cold without you. What am I gonna do with all these feelings for you? I'm left here standing in the cold without you. Thank you. So, a little story about how this all got started. I'd heard an advertisement on the radio for come out and try acting or songwriting, and I said, songwriting sounds interesting. So I, being sort of the engineer type A, I went out and got Songwriting for Dummies, and that was kind of helpful. And I signed up for songwriting lessons, and I said, well, I have to take something. I need to record something, take it with me. Which later I found out the teacher was shocked and said, I don't know what to do with you. I think she figured that she couldn't get another 6 months of money out of me because I'd already gotten that far. And so at the time I was singing at a church as a cantor, and that summer all the better cantors were out of town, and the priest was out of town, and the nun was out of town, and so the secretary called me in a panic and said, oh, I have no one to fill this spot. Can you please cantor? I said, oh, sure, yeah. She goes, and it pays money, too. Really? $100 a piece? 2 funerals? Okay, 2 funerals. They don't care. They're dead. They can't hear me singing. So the night before, she said, and the deceased wants a CD played at his funeral, which isn't usually allowed in the church, but they're allowing it because the priest isn't there and it's a visiting priest. So they said, sure, let's play the CD. We don't have a CD player. I said, I've got one. I'll bring one. So before I rushed out to the night before the funeral, I took the CD player and I said, I must test it. I have something to test it with. And so I said, I have my song that I've written for the class I haven't even taken yet. And so I grabbed it and said, didn't even think anything about it. Took it to the church. No one was there. Put it in and I said, it sounds pretty good. And she rushes in from the back of the church and says, what is that? I go, what do you mean? The music. I don't know. Is that you? Yeah, it's me. She goes, that's beautiful. I have to have that for my daughter's dance recital. So I gave it to them, and she went and competed and kind of won at a couple different levels, regional and state, in her age group. And so I thought I would share that first song that I recorded before I even took the lesson. So it's instrumental. It's very short, but we'll share that. Song, we're going to stand up, actually. I hope. Maybe the bike will help. All right. There you go. Thank you. I'm really not... Let me see. I have a pick. Put a pick in every pocket so that I have a pick, and then... Oh, they're all in one pocket. Somehow they made it all into the one pocket. It's a magic show, too. Look at that. I didn't even realize it. So I wanted to leave on a high note. We have a little bit of a fun drinking song, if I may. So imagine that maybe we're a little south of here. Not quite Mexico, but here in the States, in the country. My friends, they don't want me. The army won't take me. Even my girl, she up and left me. But the barmaid, she loves me. So I'm going to drink a little more. I come here after work, 'cause my boss is such a jerk. I start off with a bud, but that's never enough. So I'm gonna drink a little more. I'm not the only one drinking here. Half the town's got a bottle of beer. Come morning, I'll get back on the horse. Tonight I'm gonna drink till there ain't no more. Go ahead. I'll be the last one out the door, or the first one on the floor. But until then, let the party begin. Let's drink a little more. Tomorrow morning, my head's gonna hurt. Tonight I'm gonna roam and chase some skirts. My shirt's gonna smell like smoke. Tonight I'm gonna drink till I'm flat as broke. My friends, they don't want me. The army won't take me. Even my girl, she up and left me. But the barmaid, she loves me. So I'm gonna drink a little more. Drink a little more. Drink a little more. Thank you.
Phil Southard. I bet the bar owners really like that song. That's the one thing I've learned about playing in bars. It's not about how good your music is. It's not even about how many people you bring. It's how much beer they sell that makes you a hero or not. Anyway, thank you very much. That was Phil Souther. This is Cafe Improv. We've been doing this since 1990. We've been on TV since 1998. Look at that. I have 2 mics.